Breaking news, Japan hit with powerful 7.1 earthquake, tsunami advisory, and megaquake advisory warning issued to Japan. A massive earthquake has struck Japan, triggering a tsunami advisory and raising concerns about the safety of the country's nuclear reactors. As the world watches closely, officials are working around the clock to ensure the safety of millions and prevent another nuclear disaster. In this video, we bring you the latest updates on the unfolding situation. Go to The Guardian. Japan PM cancels overseas trip after experts issue megaquake warning. The Japan Meteorological Agency has issued its first ever warning of the risk of a huge earthquake along the Pacific coast. What? Japan's Prime Minister Fumio Kishida has canceled a visit to Central Asia this weekend after experts warned that the risk of a megaquake occurring off the country's Pacific coast had increased following Thursday's magnitude 7.1 EQ. Kishida, who is battling low approval ratings and faces challenges to his leadership in a ruling party presidential election next month, announced his decision at a press conference on Friday. Major sell-off in the markets also. Do you got a 401 or IRA, or do you have money in stocks? You may want to jump on your computer real quick and take a look at what's going on. Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad, warns millions of 401ks and IRAs will be toast. I've been talking about this for years, and I'm going to give you a happy recommend again. Check out Noble Gold Investments. You'll thank me later. Give them a call, 1-877-646-5347. Let them know Rex from Leak Project sent you. Go to leakprojectgold.com. Check out noblegoldinvestments.com. If you've got a 401 or an IRA and you convert into precious metals and qualify, find out how, you'll be gifted either a 10-ounce solid silver American U.S. flag bar, or if you want, you can get the limited edition Trump rounds, 10 of these, 10 ounces, 10 single ounce rounds. And this is limited edition, solid silver. So real quick, just jump on over to leakprojectgold.com, get your free ebooks, and go to noblegoldinvestments.com, call 1-877-646-5347. And let's get back to the podcast. The Japan Meteorological Agency on Thursday issued its first ever warning of the risk of a huge earthquake along the Pacific coast after a quake on the southernmost main island of Kyushu triggered a tsunami warning. No deaths or major damage has been recorded. That's fantastic. The agency's warning that the risk of a huge earthquake occurring along the Nankai Trough was higher than usual does not mean that a quake will definitely occur in the coming days. Public broadcaster NHK said Kishida's overseas trip had been canceled so that he could prepare for any eventuality. The Meteorological Agency's Megaquake Advisory warned that if a major earthquake were to occur in the future, strong shaking and large tsunamis would be generated. In addition, the likelihood of a new major earthquake is higher than normal, but this is not an indication that a major earthquake will definitely occur during a specific period of time. The advisory concerns the Nankai Trough subduction zone between two tectonic plates in the Pacific Ocean, where massive earthquakes have hit in the past. It's a 500-mile undersea trough. It runs from Shizuoka, west of Tokyo, to the southern tip of Kyushu, and has been the site of destructive earthquakes of magnitude 8 or 9 every 100 to 200 years. These so-called megathrust quakes, which often occur in pairs, have unleashed dangerous tsunamis along the southern coast of Japan, which is one of the world's most seismically active countries. In 1707, all segments of the Nankai Trough ruptured at a single time, unleashing earthquakes that remain the nation's second most powerful on record after the March 2011 earthquake along the northeast coast. Earlier this year, a 7.6 magnitude earthquake in Japan's north-central region caused minor damages to the Shika nuclear power station in central Japan. The plant's transformers were damaged. It was unable to receive electricity from outside. The earthquake also caused a 3-meter tsunami that damaged some of the transformers. The plant will use backup power transformers until repairs are complete. The earthquake also damaged roads. They're important for evacuating residents, closing 7 evacuation routes. NRA officials said the plant's operator should consider the possibility of additional damage to key equipment as aftershocks continue. Reviews of the damage could delay plans to restart the plant's newer number 2 reactor by 2026. And we also, I'm sure all remember, the 9.0 magnitude earthquake in March of 2011, and the tsunami that damaged the Fukushima nuclear power plant as well. 11 reactors at 4 nuclear power plants in the region shut down automatically when the earthquake hit. Jeez, that was a nightmare. Now, I want to show you a list. This is actually a list of the nuclear reactor sites in Japan. And the most recent earthquake warnings and seismic shocks. If we were to go to earthquake.usgs, we can look at the recent activity in Japan. You can scroll down here in the southwestern region. It does look as if there could be a few plants close to the coast or close enough that something just keep an eye on, be prepared, not scared. But the Ikata plants, the Sendai, this map shows the status and location of Japan's nuclear reactor fleet. 33 operable reactors, only 10 are actually operating. 7 of the 33 have passed the post-Fukushima safety regulations, but have not commenced operation for various reasons, including a court ruling declaring operation unsafe in the case of Tokai Daitai. The local government refuses to give permission, as well as a security scandal resulting in fuel loading ban in the case of Kashiwazaki Kariwa, number 6 and 7, and incomplete additional safety measures in the case of Takahama, Shimane, and Onagawa. The remaining operable reactors either have not applied for the necessary safety inspections or are in the process of obtaining approval. The current government aims to restart as many idled reactors as possible, including aged reactors, by extending the operating limits so that the reactors can operate over 40 years. It remains to be seen, however, how far this plan is able to progress given the present reality. Man. Huguenot Sea. Here's the shake map. I mean, it looks like they definitely felt it. Let's get updates from our Leak Project reporter on scene in Japan.
Breaking news from Japan. Thank you for tuning in to Leak Project. The country has issued its first ever megaquake warning following a 7.1 magnitude earthquake that rocked the southwest coast. This isn't just another earthquake alert, it's a significant and serious warning, indicating the potential for even larger seismic events in the near future. The urgency and seriousness of this situation can't be overstated. Let's break it down. Earlier today, a powerful 7.1 magnitude earthquake struck the northwest coast of Japan, shaking the region to its core. The quake affected several areas, with the epicenter located just off the coast. In response, authorities quickly issued a Tsunami Advisory, urging residents to take immediate precautions and move to higher ground. The images and reports coming in are a stark reminder of the power of nature and the importance of swift action. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, Japan's nuclear reactors. Given their proximity to fault lines in the ocean, these reactors are particularly vulnerable to seismic activity. The memory of the Fukushima disaster still looms large, and Japan has since implemented stricter safety measures to prevent a repeat of history. Nevertheless, the current situation raises legitimate concerns about the integrity of these reactors in the face of such powerful natural forces. Why does Japan experience these frequent and intense earthquakes? The answer lies in the Ring of Fire, a horseshoe-shaped zone known for its high tectonic activity. Japan sits right on the edge of this volatile region, making it one of the most earthquake-prone countries in the world. The tectonic plates in this area are constantly shifting, leading to frequent seismic events ranging from minor tremors to massive quakes. To recap, Japan has issued its first ever megaquake warning following a 7.1 magnitude earthquake on the northwest coast. A tsunami advisory is in effect, and concerns about the safety of nuclear reactors have resurfaced. Understanding Japan's position in the Ring of Fire helps explain the frequent and intense seismic activity that the country endures. Stay informed, stay prepared, and if you're in an earthquake-prone region, always have a plan in place. This is a developing story, and we'll keep you updated as more information becomes available. Thanks for watching, and stay safe.
Just a quick update. Hope you're doing good. Have a fantastic day. Hit the bell, be well, and be the change you want to see.